Hey everyone, I'm excited about this video. Today I'm traveling to Washington, North Carolina to get ready for a real estate auction, but there's a little bit of a different twist on this one. Today I'm going to be traveling via my personal private plane, so come be my wingman, come along, let's enjoy this day together. All right, so today's mission is we are getting ready for a real estate auction. It's going to be a land auction out on the Pamlico River in Washington, North Carolina. About a 4.5 hour drive for me, about a 1 hour, 20-minute flight in the airplane. So we're going to fly out there to Washington Warren Airport. We're going to borrow a vehicle. Hopefully the courtesy car is available. If not, I have to get a rental car. Go to property, video, all the pre-listing stuff that we do, the drone imagery, signage installation. This will be my first time visiting the property, but really excited about what we have here. I'll explain more later on, but as you can see beside me, this is my airplane. It's a Sonex, was built in 2015. It's an experimental amateur built airplane. A good friend of mine was the builder. Fast little airplane, only 2 seats, so it's not the best for every mission, but for this mission it's going to be great. So what we need to do now, need to get the airplane loaded up, get it pre-flighted so everything's safe, get ready to rock and roll, put some fuel in it, and be on our way. It is 9:17. I'd like to be in the air by 10 o'clock and get out to the eastern part of North Carolina. So yeah, let's get going. All right, so one of the first things we have to do is get this thing loaded up and get it ready to go so you have some extra video to look at. Can't forget the GoPro. So we'll get this mounted up here on the airplane. All right, GoPro mounted, check. Next, we'll try to get everything loaded up in the back here. Not a very large baggage area in this airplane. Can't forget drone. We need that today. Next, backpack. Have my computer, the rest of the camera gear in here, and odds and ends, a couple snacks. All right, and last but not least, the most difficult part, auction sign. Trying to fit a 2x2 foot auction sign in a small airplane can be tricky, but it's been done before, and we're going to do it again today. All right, there we go. All loaded up. Now let's do the pre-flight. All right, so the pre-flight list on this airplane, you see the extension cord is charging my battery and spare battery, just topping it off. Got an airplane passing by outside. What is it? I don't know. You can see baggage area back here. Cockpit's a 2-seat airplane. Glass panel. Garmin G3X. Garmin autopilot. Garmin transponder. But as far as the pre-flight goes, I won't bore you with the whole thing, but you're just basically checking the safety of the airplane, all the flight control surfaces, checking tires, wheels, obviously checking fuel, checking oil. The pitot cover will need to come off, so we'll take that off now, but you're just inspecting it, make sure you're safe, ready to go on the flight. So I'm going to get that wrapped up, and we'll need to get some fuel, and we'll be one step closer to being on our way.
States of traffic Sonex 3 Sierra X-ray departing runway 28. Be joining the downwind for 28, then departing there to the east, Statesville.
Statesville traffic, Cessna 8391 X-ray, holding extended downwind, runway 28, Statesville.
Richmond, Unicom, citation 416, Victor.
Statesville traffic, Cessna 8391 X-ray, turning left base, runway 28, Statesville.
Richmond, Unicom, citation 416, Victor.
Statesville traffic, Cherokee 2343 Romeo is departing runway 28, Statesville.
Richmond traffic, citation 416, Victor, radio check.
Statesville traffic, Sonic 30 X-ray, left crosswind 28, Statesville.
Statesville traffic, Hawk 667.
Alright everyone, so a little bit about the airplane. This is a Sonex is the brand. It's a kit plane. The company's headquartered in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And these planes are bought as a kit, and you have to do a fair amount of fabricating, but you have to assemble the whole thing yourself. These are what are referred to as experimental aircraft, or amateur built, which simply means they weren't built in a certificated factory, but they're still, well, as long as the builder is competent and follows instructions, they're just as safe or safer than any other airplane out there. This airplane, I believe I said earlier, was built by a friend of mine. He finished it in 2015, if memory serves me correct. We have hundreds of hours on it between me and him. The current ground speed right now, 156 miles per hour. That's how fast I'm going along the ground. There is a little bit of a tailwind, so it'll be slower going home today, but straight line to Washington, North Carolina in this airplane. About an hour and 20 minutes, I believe, is what it's going to take me. Whereas in a car, going the speed limit, following the roads and whatnot, even though a lot of it's interstate, you're still looking at 4 to 4.5 hours if you don't run into traffic. So definitely don't have to run into traffic up here, just have to keep an eye out for traffic. Also have my iPad over here, not sure if you can see that in the camera, but airplanes today are equipped with what is called ADS-B, which is Automated Dependent Surveillance Broadcast, if you're a nerd out there. Basically, it's, think of it as radar. It shows me where other planes are, but not every airplane has ADS-B. Therefore, you still have to look, be vigilant, eyes outside the airplane, look where you're going. And we are about 57 minutes out, just past Winston-Salem, North Carolina, off to my left. I can see Raleigh and Durham on the map here, but definitely have Greensboro in sight, and we are headed east. So excited today. Have a really neat property that borders the Pamlico River. We're going to have some awesome drone shots. Yeah, it's going to be a fun day, beautiful weather. not too bumpy up here, at least this morning. We'll see how it goes on the way home, but we'll touch base with you. Should be landing here after just a little while, and yeah, having a wonderful day.
Thank you, Copy. Scott 20289 is maneuvering over.
So here we have Raleigh-Durham International Airport off to the left, and out there in the haze, that would be Raleigh, North Carolina, state capital. Another beautiful North Carolina day in February. You can take me higher to a place where blind men see.
All right, so we made it here, and now I'm gonna go into the FBO, basically the office, see if we can get the rental van. All right, here in downtown Washington, North Carolina. Ate at a restaurant here down on Main Street. Very good food. Would highly recommend it. Had to refuel before headed to the property, so you'll see my trusty steed here. The city of Washington's Astro van is going to take me to where I need to go. It's one of the great things about the airport system. Try not to get run over here. They have these courtesy vehicles, which basically I can borrow free of charge. Just make sure the gas tank's full when I return it. Don't have to get an Uber. It's pretty convenient. One of the perks of private aviation and one of the perks of a society that still trusts each other. There's no deposit, there's no rental agreement, there's no nothing. It's just you put your name on the list, they give you the keys, you return it with full of fuel, honor system. So let's get down the road. It is just after lunchtime, 12:32. Let's go do what we came here to do and explore this property together. All right, we are here, the Pamlico Plantation gated community, private road here. So there's boat slips, You know, there is an HOA, clubhouse, all the amenities, boat slip included. And this is almost 30 acres, 29.31 acres, I believe. Here we are, all the way at the end of the cul-de-sac, the furthest road in here in Pamlico Plantation. We're as far away from the main road as you can get, and that beautiful lot right there is what we're looking at. Let's go ahead and get out, take a look around, put the drone up in the air, and see what we've got. All right, so again, 29.31 acres, I believe, is what we're looking at here. The land goes all the way back to the edge of the Pamlico River. You don't own river frontage. It's not usable as river frontage, but you own all the way to that public land that surrounds the water. Beautiful back here. I haven't seen, other than the nice lady walking down there, haven't seen anyone else. Some beautiful homes back behind me here. You'll see the cul-de-sac. There's I believe there's 4 lots here. So basically, if you look from this guy's property line here all the way over to these folks here, right about there, is what you're looking at. So here, it's a pie shaped. I'll roll a picture of the lot up on the screen. But let's get the drone. Weather's great. Let's get the drone up, take a look at what we have, and get to work on these pre-listing activities. All right, so we have sign up. You can see back there, small one, because it had to fit in the airplane. Can't be a big 4x4. Got all my drone work done. Pictures are taken. I'm gonna go talk to the neighbors real quick while I'm down here, just explain what we're doing, or try to at least make contact with them. Maybe have to leave a card because it's the middle of the day. But then we're gonna go check out the common area, the boat slips, and storage lot. And yeah, we'll keep on rolling. All right, made it down here to the clubhouse, which is right beside me. That's a pool right on the other side of here. Huge pool. Down here in the common area for Pamlico Plantation, you have the gazebo there. Private put in dock there, but beside or behind me there, you'll see all the boat slips. Pier that goes all the way out there. We're gonna put the drone up in the air to take a look at the pier. But yeah, just beautiful waterfront living here on the Pamlico River. Let's get this drone up in the air. All right, all the work is done here on site. I'm going to get back in my trusty Astro van here, head towards the airport. Quick flight home, and we'll wrap it up. So here we go. Let's get back on the road. All right, just finished up at the airport, handing them their keys back. You see the Sonics over there. It's ready for me. So we're going to load up and get pointed back west to Statesville. And yeah, as you can probably tell from the microphone, it's a little windy, but we're going to do our best to buck the wind, make it home safe and sound. So long, Washington Warren Airport, the city of Washington, has been great. Everyone, just barely beat sunset. Safely back in the hangar, back in Statesville. Looking forward to bringing this auction live to market. Was a great day out there today. Had a great time. Beautiful weather. I couldn't have asked for a better day. But now the work starts. Now I get all the pictures and the video processed. Everything ready to go on the website. Keep an eye on the website for this one. It's going to be a special lot. I know the market's going to want it. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for being my wingman. Enjoy the rest of your day whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you next time.
The Swicegood Group, auctions in real estate, the auction experts.